Welcome, Dojo darling, to today's nervous system ninja training of two tools to help you become more calm and confident in the face of the uns, the unknown, the unexpected, the unpleasant, the unwanted, the unsavory. They happen in life. John Kabat-Zinn has a quote: "You can't stop the waves, but you can get better at surfing." So, welcome everybody. Give us a chat hello. Can you hear us? Seems like maybe. We haven't gotten any feedback otherwise. And where I come from, no good news. We did get a thumbs up. We got some people here live. It's fantastic. We're really happy to be here. My name is Dr. Renee Ostertag.
Hi, Brian. I'm Robin Gisbert, nervous system ninja and budding triangulist. Musical talent. Hi, Tia.
Good. You're in conversation with a budding triangle. Robin, what's your three-word check-in on this delightful Monday, November 20th? Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy rainy days and Mondays. It's a little gray over here in Colorado. For those of you who aren't in Colorado, we've got a beautiful gray day. Weather's changing. Three-word check-in. Cozy, sentimental, still.
Mm. For those of you watching and witnessing, happy Monday. Notice the effect that a three-word check-in from another person has on you. And now we invite you to share your own check-in in the chat, whether you're here live, whether you're watching later. Every time you do a three-word check-in, you are fostering self-awareness and potent regulation in your nervous system. When you label the good stuff, you make it better in your neurology. When you label the bad stuff, you make it less bad. So it's a win-win either way. Saw a few coming in. Love to see them. Brian, Tia, everybody else who's here. You matter and your experience matters. And all of you is welcome here. Thank you, Summer. Settling, aware, and curious. Joanne, it's just a delight to see you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We'll be here 2 more days this week going up to Thanksgiving. So if you want to tell your friends, now's a good time. And we're brewing ideas to start something where there's participation for you all on the next level next February 2024. We're planning on a sweetheart start February 14th. So thank you for being here. My three-word check-in, my act of power this morning to regulate my nervous crystal. I love this. Um, Stable, shaky, and connected. One of the things I love about the three-word check-in is that it lets me kind of be intentional. How do I want to feel? Oh, I want to feel stable. Okay. Can I find that? When I say it, it's true. And then as soon as I said stable, I noticed part of me was still a little shaky. And so then I said that. And then I said connected because that's what I feel with all of you here today and with Robin and with this work. There's no need to explain your three-word check-in. They can just come and go as they do. And what's lovely is that everybody gets to have their own experience, and you need not be responsible for another person and their three words unless they're a dependent child of under the age of 8. Robin, feel free to have opinions beyond that I don't, because I haven't born children of my own.
Yeah. Summer loves how vast the nervous system is and how much it can hold. It's really true. It's really true. We are built, we are pre-wired, come installed at delivery with the capacity to experience joy, to experience despair, to experience calm, cozy, stable, shaky, and it's always moving and changing. I think that's one of the things that I love about the weather outside and observing the weather outside, watching the clouds go by, watching the sunrise, watching the sunset is it's always in this flux and each moment of it is beautiful, valid, necessary, ever so temporary.
You're inspiring my tell me something good, which is the second key skill of a nervous system ninja. Tell me something good is about training your system to become more automated in its ability to juxtapose bad and good at the same time. There's always bad around, there's always good around. Our biology will tend to grab our attention by the face and say, look at all that's bad and wrong. You suck. Raise your hand if you can relate. So tell me something good acknowledges, yes, bad exists, and here is something good. I had a very fun little mini existential crisis over the weekend. They're my favorite. And part of me was really like verklempt, right? Like wound up about control and feeling helpless and how so many things in life I have no control over. And then I feel helpless and powerless. And what's good about that is that I could see my tell me something good training work because I was in a conversation. And I think that's a big part of why tell me something good works is that you're co regulating, you're getting witnessed, and somebody's seeing you and you're seeing another person. And while I'm having this conversation with this person, I realized, yeah, there's so little that I can control in life. And something good about that is that what I can, there is so much. We have 100 billion neurons with 100 trillion connections. I'm learning all about dopamine and how we can modulate it, which means we can learn to influence our pain and pleasure balance. There's so much we can control. And I think that's something good. And I'm really pleased to be able to be witnessed by you today. So, what is your something good? Give us a chat. As Robin often says, it can be simple, simple. So, it can be something simple. Cup of coffee, the perfect egg. It can be something big like a promotion. You got engaged.
Ah, 3-day work weeks. Feels good, Brian.
Yeah. Who else? What is your something good, big or little? And while those are coming in on the chat, because we do want to hear it, because your voice matters. Robin, what is your tell me something good?
Yeah, my tell me something good relates to this morning and this work relationship that I have with Renee, work and other relationship that I have with Renee, and that with really high consistency, I'll be thinking of something. Like this morning, I was thinking, oh, we need to change the schedule in the next 2 weeks for some meetings we have. And I was typing a note into my daytime, calendar about onto my agenda, talk to Renee about this date, and this date. And as I'm doing that, in comes Renee on the calendar, changing the dates. So that synchronicity. And I believe in synchronicity and the credible evidence that that's happening in repeated ways. It feels so good to be connected to my intuition and to have that evidence early in the morning and to start the day with that reminder.
Hmm. Yeah, the interconnectedness of all things. And in improv, we talk a lot about group mind. You can sync up to
Ah,
something bigger than yourself that you're a part of, and it's a collective.
yeah.
I love that example. I loved getting to see people's fluffy dog and early
Yeah.
birthday dinner. Happy early birthday, Summer. Uh, three-word check-in follow-up. That's the nice beauty of the structure. Oh,
Oh, and sharing, Tia. Oh my gosh. Spreading the good news. It's like Vegas, what you win, you get to keep and you get to spend it where you want. So, spending your winnings with people you care about. It's a beautiful thing.
mm, overwhelmed, delighted, and aroused. And I do feel the need. Hi, Joe. Yay! You got a sunset and a sunwalk.
It's
Bread in the news.
news. And calm, mellow. Joanne, that idea of setting the alarms for sunrise and sunset. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to borrow that technique.
Yeah, this arousal of energy, when it arouses, it spills over and it shares, and we all can learn from one another. Robin, do you have a post three-word check-in?
Mhm. Warm, anticipating, and happy.
I love that, participating. Another part about the three-word check-in is it fosters creativity. Like Scott just had one, um, and the third word was go for it. I love that. It's quiet. It's beautiful practice. It's a beautiful community. We're so happy you're here. Curious from you, was there one thing you really liked about the dojo practice? We'd love to hear your feedback. You can type it in the chat. You can let us know later. We've got our fabulous three-word check-ins continuing to come in. Oh, balanced. Joanne, I want to borrow from that one.
As we wind down this week with our final 3 days of this November challenge and getting ready for our sweetheart February start, hearing what you liked, what worked about the dojo for you, helps us go forward in the spirit of things that are working, following the flow of energy.
Yeah. So if you're watching this now, if you're watching it later, it would really be a way for you to give back to us as we share this practice with you. Tell us one thing you really liked about it. Oh, I'm sitting by this window in this weather, Robin. You've really inspired me. It's another way to connect. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The examples of good things and bad things. Mm,
It's the ease of it,
yeah. Uh,
quick. Mm, yeah, so helpful.
yeah. I want to share a quick story. Thank you so much, Joanne, Summer, and the
Yeah.
shared really a lot to us. By the way, if somebody can take a screenshot of the chat, because I still haven't been able to figure out the live chat replay. I think Tia, you did it before once. Could you do that for us? Yes, the check puts morning
Okay.
movement focus. Check in. Focus. That's a beautiful thing to have. It's simple. Can somebody chat and take a picture of it? And you like that it's live. That's fun. Why? Why do you live? Mm. Joanne said Stephen Porges co-regulation, right?
Um,
Our
I'm getting a happy eye twitch with all this feedback. I'm excited.
Oh, that is wonderful. Dojo darlings, because we honor your time and ours, it is 8:30. I'm going to invite the concluding bell to signal this closure time. And great, we can remain connected to this co-regulation. Remember your three-word check-ins, remember something good, and tell your friends. We will see here. Live is more upregulating. Awesome. Thank you, Joanne. We'll
See you
see you.
tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.